Hey guys, it's me, the Metaverse Explorer. Thanks for joining me for the episode 2 of the Star Atlas series. So today we're going to be looking at the first wave of the inaugural wave of the Star Atlas GAO, Galactic Asset Offering. We're going to be looking at the ships, how much they're worth, what's on the market right now, and a warning to you not to buy anything right now. Wait until the first Galactic Asset Offering is out before you buy anything, please. Okay, and I'll tell you why. Okay, you ready? Let's do it. Alright guys, so let's start at looking the first brochure for the ships. So the first few things I want to let you know that there will be different waves of selling. So you don't have to rush and buy everything in the first go, okay? So the sale starts on the 7th of September to begin with. It actually runs for 3 months. So it uses a bonding linear curve. So it might go for $15 for a while, and then someone will keep buying, and then lots of people start buying, and then the prices slowly start going up. So if you don't get in at the beginning, at the first initial price, and the price goes up, don't buy it when it starts going up. Just wait for the second wave. We don't know how many waves they're going to be, maybe 2, 3, 4, no idea. Okay, and they last for 3 months. This is going all the way until the game probably releases. Okay, so that being said, all of the assets that are going to be offered range from $1 all the way to $10 million. So there'll be a few really rich people, especially crypto rich people, who want to buy all these large scale assets. And we'll look at some of the large scale assets down below. So the first small ships, these are what all the plebs are going to buy. This is what all the people with no money like myself are going to buy. So they have different categories, of course. They have and rarity. So we have commons, uncommons, rares, and epics as well. So we can tell that an Opal Jet is an extra small racer, and it's a common. That is likely to be the cheapest of the ships, of all the ships. And there's a PSX4, which is an extra small fighter. That's a common as well. And since we know that the ships start from $15 to 1.2k in the small ships section, we know that these two are likely to be $15. Okay, they are the lowest tier and they are the most common as well. So $15 is the starting price, and later we'll look at how much they're currently selling on the market, which is around $100 on the secondary market. These are the ships that the poster people have gotten first. So it makes no sense for you to buy a $100 ship when very soon in 2 days it'll be released for $15. Okay, so we'll look at some other things as well as to why you shouldn't buy it. So after the small fighters, you go to the extra small racer and extra small fighters, and those are uncommon, of course. So obviously as you go up in rarity, a number of them go up, but the price does increase. So there is a small bounty hunter, which is rare, PSX6, which is rare, a Thimble, which is rare, and the Fuva Faced and the Rainbow Chi, which are epics. So it goes for common, uncommon, rare, epic, and then legendary, and then you go to anomalies. Okay. So these are between 15 to 1.25k. So it's easy to assume this will be $15 and the epics will be 1.2. Okay, let's go down to the medium-sized ships. This is what the semi-serious players will likely be getting. And I want to point out one ship here, which is going to be very valuable to a lot of people, which is the Calico Compact Hero. This is the medium-sized multi-role ship, so you can do a lot of things. If you're not sure, if you're in this game to play like a casual gamer, you might want to do racing, you might want to do rescues, you might want to do data running, freighting, fighting, like a bomber, or even a refueling ship. This ship is likely to do all of those tasks. It won't be excellent at just one thing. It's an overall ship, which is why it has a lot of value. If you're getting more and more serious in the game, that you might need to have specific ships for specific items, like the OPOD is likely to be a very fast ship for data running, or if you want a fighting ship, a PSF4, which is a rare, will be your fighting ship. Now, if they go one-on-one, the medium fighting ship is likely to beat a medium multi-role ship, simply because it is a fighting ship, and they're about the same level. But if you need to carry items to another place, or you need to go and rescue someone, or run away from someone, then the medium multi-role is likely to be a bit better than a fighter. It just makes sense. Think about the whole triangle, rock paper scissors. This beats that, that beats that, and at the end of the day, people are going to want the medium level amount of things, which is the Calico Compact Hero. So that's what I'll be purchasing, which is between 1.5 and 9,000. It is quite a significant amount of money for a lot of people. But that being said, you don't have to purchase this at the moment. You can take your small ships, your $15 ship, and do missions constantly, and play to earn your way up the ladder and get even better ships to facilitate your gameplay. Now, this, as I said, is what I think a lot of the medium to smaller people will be purchasing to play their game. These are for the speculators and also the serious gamers. And then you have the capital ships. Now, these are $25,000 to $30,000. I think these will be the smaller guild ships. Like if you have a large group of friends, then all you guys can pitch in to get one of these ships. This will probably go for the DAOs, the DACs, the Decentralized Autonomous Corporations. So you have the Ogrica Jod, the Calico Guardian, the PSC9, and the Thimble. Now, what I've heard is that the Calico Guardian is going to be the most valuable because it is the capital multi-role ship. Just like the medium ship here in the medium multi-role, the Calico Compact Hero, we think the Calico Guardian is going to be the legendary ship of the guilds. Okay. That being said, that doesn't mean it could be. If you have a fighting guild like a PvP guild, they're going to be getting for the PSC9. And then let's go to the commander ships. There's only 2 of these, and one of them is an anomaly, so there will be very, very limited supply of this. Likely, I'm thinking the anomalies will likely have a decreased supply, as in an auction. So only people who are willing to bid for 1 or 2 of them will be actually able to get it. Now, let's go to the big guns, which I think only like 1 or 2 people in the world will even be getting one of these. So these are the Titan ships. These are the giant capital ships. Titan ships. So you have the PST-1, the Thimble, and the Busan. These are anomaly ships. They're only fighters, bombers, and fighting. Like these are the PvP heavy playing, like civilization destroying ships, and they are anomalies. I'm thinking these are probably reserved through auction for really, really large corporations like, let's say, FTX or the Solana Foundation or YGG. YGG currently has 80,000 people in their guild, and if all of them want to come in, they will have a Titan ship, most definitely. Okay. So, that being said, do not buy anything on the marketplace at the moment because these will be released in the first wave on the 7th of September. The rest of the things you see on the marketplace right now are from secondary sales and are highly evaluated. They are not worth that amount of money. So just wait, don't buy anything at the moment. The same as the token for Atlas and Polis, which has skyrocketed at the moment since IDO. That being said, let's look at the marketplace and see what ships there are now. So this is the marketplace of the Star Atlas play section. There are a few things that I want to let you know, but the first thing that people seem to forget is that some of these are not ships. When you're in the ship section, you see up here, it actually says a skin. So this is actually a skin called the Black Sun for one ship, which is for the Calico Guardian and Calico Compact Hero. Okay, that's only a skin. You have to keep going down until you can actually see a medium-sized ship. And here is the Calico Compact Hero, and this is a medium Thimbus, and this is a medium Opod. So don't buy this NFT because you think it is a ship. It's only a skin for the ship. You won't be able to fly the skin of the ship around. You'll only be able to fly the ship around. So we'll have a look at the structure of the actual marketplace. You have ships on one side, you have structures, which are the claim stakes and the space stations, and then mining drills, power plants. So obviously, from a rational point of view, I think if you have a land stake, you'll need a space station near it, and you might need a mining drill to drill the things, and you need a power plant to facilitate all this. So I think it's good to have a robust amount of these. We'll look at the access badges, which have already been given out. Okay, the lowest tier is the faction passport, which I'm assuming will be either $1 or up to $10 for the low people to come in and experience this as well. Going all the way up, you have Executive Badge, which is for the highest tier of the meta posters that we're able to release. Let's look at the Faction Passport. The Faction Passport right now is the prerequisite for all permits and licenses. You need this to be able to function in the game, okay? And you can redeem it for any faction at all. So even if you are in one, if you are in one faction, you can go to another faction, okay? Let's look at how much it's currently selling on the market, which is someone selling this for $90 and someone wants to buy this for $65. Now, this is going to be the lowest level pass for anyone to function in the game. Is it really worth $65 when in the brochure they said the first wave of items starts at $1? I highly doubt this is going to be $90 when it first comes for anyone to do anything in the game. Absolutely not, okay? So that's the Faction Passport. Let's keep going and we'll have a look at the collectibles. So the collectibles are the rewards, are part of the rewards that came with the meta poster rewards. So we can have a look here. This is one of the poster, and this is a crew gear. It's not quite clear the benefits of the crew gear. Some of them will have increased HP, some of them will have, you know, attributes, some of them are just skins, but they will have some cosmetic plus bonuses on top. I think the aim of the play to earn, the aim of Star Atlas isn't a pay to earn, it's a play to earn. So these won't have really significant statistical boosts. They'll only give you mostly cosmetics. Now, there's some emoticons in here. So if you're in deep space and you want to be peaceful, you can just do this peace sign and people won't attack you, hopefully. One thing that I'm interested in seeing is the skins. So this was a little competition they had between the before launch. It was about the skins for the cat. So the Sphinx is there's only 3,000 of these in existence, and it's an exclusive skin made for the Rebirth posters. So there's only 3,000 of these. How much are these worth? So some people are willing to pay a lot of money for this, $400, and someone's wanting to sell it for 1.2k, which is a lot for an exclusive skin of a cat. We don't specifically know what the cat's function is in Star Atlas. We don't know how beneficial they'll be. So this is all speculation at the moment. You don't know what this cat is going to be used for and if the skin is even going to look good in the game yet. It's just an NFT. These people are highly speculative in this space right now. Okay, we'll keep going. Some of the other collectibles. Let's go down and have a look. One of my favorites at the moment is the vintage astronaut suit. There's only 2,000 of these, and these are given to the Armstrong Forever NFT people. So that was very good. If you got one of them, congratulations. So this is a crew gear. We don't specifically know what benefits it gives, but we do know this is for a human only. So there are 3 races that only the humans and the robots, which I forget. So they are currently selling for $740 and someone wants to buy it for $330. Now there's only 2,000 of these in existence, so you put your value on this as you want. If we see a lot of people coming to this game and it becomes viral across the entire world, then this is likely to go up. But that's not a guarantee. You know, we don't know the specific benefits of this crew gear. We don't know if there will be other crew gear to come out in the near future. A Mars crew gear when Elon Musk goes to Mars. No idea. So that might dilute the value or it might go up. It's hard to tell. So that being said, that is the marketplace. Do not buy anything on the marketplace at the moment. The next sale, which I will show you now, let's see if you want to go and buy a ship. You want to go and buy what do I want? I want the Calico Compact Hero. It's going to be going in 2 days, 13 hours, okay? Do not buy this now on the market because these are people from the meta posters who are trying to reap their rewards and possibly sell it at a higher price and buy it back when it gets released at a set price. Do not buy it, okay? Obviously the normal disclaimer goes by, non-financial advice, okay? Let's have a look at some of the ship prices. So this is in a I'll make it higher so you can see. So the Opal Jet is likely to be, it's the common, it's likely to be $15. The three most expensive ones, which are anomalies, are likely to be the Pierce, the Fimble, and the Busan, and they're going to go for auction. So you won't just be able to click and buy at the moment, you'll have to bid against other people who want a lot of money because there are only a set amount of people. So we can actually go back and look at the ships in the highest tier. So the Calico Guardian, the capital ship. So a Calico Guardian, where is the Calico Guardian? There, it's likely to be $25,000 to $30,000. It's not being traded at the moment till 4 days, okay? And there's only 4 of them. If you can have an indication of what the supply is going to be like. These are from the people who first started watching the game and they bought the Metaverses, and they only have 4 of these Guardians. So they're going to be released in 4 days, and the starting price will be $25,000, okay? So I want you to think about what that's going to mean. If 4 people only got this at the start of the game when it first started coming out, how many more people are there now, and what will that be worth? Okay, that's something to think about. So that being said, these ships are likely what a lot of the smaller people who are just wanting to get their feet wet into the game, these are what they're going to be purchasing. This is what the more serious gamers are going to be paying to actually play the game, or even when they come from other guilds, or if you have a guild yourself and you want to experience the game at a higher level. The most popular ship, I think, will be the Calico Compact Hero, which is what I'll be trying to purchase as well, because I'm a multi-role player. I like to do PvP sometimes. Sometimes you just like to, chill back and do some missions on the ships. You can go and rescue people. You can go and, bomb a planet. You can do all of that. I don't want to be specifically tied to one gameplay aspect, which isn't good. From my point of view, you can really excel at something and make a lot of money at that one thing, but not for me. Now, the legendary ships that some people will be purchasing, I think the Calico Guardian as well is the first one, which is the multi-role. If you have a PvP guild, they'll go to PS C9, or if you have a transport, if there's a financial guild like AEP kind of is, then we might go for the Jed Asteris. But this is all speculation at the moment. We don't specifically know the statistics of these ships and how much better one ship is over another. Purely speculation at the moment. So that being said, we'll leave it there. Actually, before we go, I wanted to think if we can have a look at the price chart for Polis and Atlas at the moment. So Polis, my God, has overperformed well past what I think the valuation should be. So this is what it currently is. It's sitting at $14.60. It first started at IDO at about 20 cents, for God's sake. When it first started, you could see the bots just going back and forth all the time, and you can see the slow, gradual price increase. The slow, gradual price increase is nice to see, but you can see that we're kind of tightening in this wedge and we're trending downwards, okay? I don't know what to feel of that. For me, it shows a sign of weakness at the moment. This is just very, very small TA looking at this, but you can see there are this giant wick here is a lot of people that had set stop losses. So as soon as one gets hit, another one will hit, and then another one. So that means there's a lot of people who are placing orders to sell this at the moment. So for me, I would recommend not to start buying Atlas or Polis at the moment. I think wait. If you're really desperate, you can start dollar cost averaging in. Do not buy everything in one go, maybe $1 here or $10 here, according to your risk appetite. Okay? Let's have a look at Atlas. So Polis is the governance token, while Atlas is the gameplay token. If you need to go and rescue someone, pay for your petrol, pay for your fuel, pay for missions, or pay for anything in the game, it's going to be Atlas. Now, Atlas has a similar story as well, shot up all the way past IDO, has since been gradually increasing in price since then. This seems like it's trending sideways, so it's a bit more stable than Polis. I will tell you that Polis is the more desired coin because it is the DAO. Having Polis, you can set the tax rate on Atlas. So Atlas is just what you use to transact in the economy. The Polis is where a lot of the value is where how powerful you're going to be, and people crave power. Okay, once again, I would say do not buy Atlas at this moment. Just wait. One more thing I think I should mention, if you do have liquidity tokens, if you're providing liquidity for other people to trade between Atlas and Polis or USDC, you can provide liquidity on Radium for this. So they currently have a Polis Ray, Atlas Ray, Polis USDC, Atlas USDC. The current APR is 343%. So you get 50% from fees, you get 40% from Radium, and you get 250% from Polis. There's currently 27 million in this at the moment. Now, what I would actually recommend is the impermanent loss from Polis and Ray is a bit higher as compared to Polis and USDC, because USDC is at least a stable coin. If Polis and Ray diverge in different prices, then you're going to be really stuck. So if you want to provide liquidity, provide it on Polis and USDC, which has 18 and 27. Let's take this to the next level though. Once you've provided this is APR. So this is a constant line. This is the streaming income that's coming to you. What you can do is, after you've provided liquidity to this pool, go over to Sol Farm, where they now have compounding constantly rewards. So you can see here, your APR in the Polis USDC is 284%. In the Polis USDC compounding, it's 673%. So what that does is it constantly takes your rewards from this pool and always adds it to the pool itself. So in one day, you can get 0.73%. This is currently at today's values, which is likely to go down because I think a lot of people will be collecting these fees and selling it back on the market to realize their profit, okay? This is only profitable in the very short term, okay? The same as the dual yield, you can get up to 1,800% and 1% a day return. My God. That's too much. That's too much for this game. I love it. I want it to continue and be strong, but this is too much. The yields are way too high. People are going to keep buying and it's going to end very badly. Now, if you don't want to participate in any of this pooling, what you can do is, other people are desperate for this token at the moment, okay? What can you do? You can lend out your Atlas and Polis. You can lend out your Polis at the moment for 20% interest a year, okay? 20%, which is really good. You're giving your token for other people to trade against, and at the end of the day, they pay you the same token. So if you're bullish on Polis and Atlas in the first place, then provide these for other people to trade. Now it looks like people are taking leverage positions against Polis a lot, so you get a higher % interest rate. This is not bad. I would do this if you value these tokens and you don't want to do anything with them, you don't want to be exposed to impermanent loss, you just want to earn more of these tokens. So you can get 20% on Polis at the moment and 44% on Atlas. If you want to go really degen, let's have a look what you can do. You can leverage farm these. So you can compound your providing liquidity, take a collateral against that liquidity, buy more of that liquidity, take it again and compound it again on top, and you can do this 3 times leverage. I really don't suggest you mess around with leverage because you can get stuffed a lot. So you turn your let's say Polis USDC 673% up to Polis USDC 31,000%. That makes no sense at all. So you're providing and then you take out collateral, you buy it again, you take out the collateral, you buy it again. This is getting unsustainable. Okay, so there's 3 layers. You can provide liquidity, then you can compound it, and then you can take leverage positions on it. So this is too much, yeah? This is getting to degen mode. Anyone new to this, I really won't suggest you should never do this, okay? That's it for now. I think we'll leave it there. I look forward to Star Atlas number 3, which is going to be when the Galactic Asset offering starts, and then we'll talk about what you need to look out in the marketplace, what valuations you should be buying things if you're interested in buying things there. Okay, that's it for now, guys. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you later. Alright guys, one more thing to say. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the videos. I've got heaps more planned coming, so we'll see you very soon. Ciao!